Well, for you folks that there we go. If you guys are happening to watch this live, thanks for joining us. If you're not and you're watching this on good old YouTube, thanks for stopping in. So, I may or may not have at some point, you know, going through these openings, some of them, pull out to get ready and say, hey, like to add this here, add that there. Some do go back out onto the street, release them back into the wild. But ultimately, I will open a lot of these bad boys, get them in a pile. Some days I'm able to get them all sorted out and ready to go, and other days they go back into the card cataloger. So, kind of have a bit of that issue. Was doing a little bit of how do you say it? Pilfering through mom to I had to get my girl. I had to get some Miss Norn on my plate, and despite having pulled serialized, I don't know. I feel like that set has the most serialized cards out of any set, but has the lowest pull rate of them. Kind of blows my mind, but either way, we will probably do some sorting of mom. I think I got it floating around and some other stuff somewhere else too, but I'm not quite sure where it's at. So I'll have to take a gander at that and see what we got going on. But in the meantime, we got some good old. What's going on with this? So, for some reason, streaming on both Twitch and TikTok, but on TikTok, Aether Drift, the image is completely reversed. So, I need to figure out how to flip this bad boy around. So, appreciate you guys being patient with me. The camera, let's go ahead, go into settings here. Doesn't want to pull up? Cool. Flip. Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. Well, now we're all flippity-bippity and the right way. I'm assuming TikTok, you can see this a wee bit better than what it was. Media source. Let's see this. Wow, I can't jump up any higher. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's get this bad boy cracked open. Really need to get like a butter knife or something down here to throw all this stuff in. But today, well, just kind of really hunting for anything good. But what I'm really looking for is one, a nice little Aether Spark. Do we have a couple of the Aether Sparks already. Would it be dope to pull a Serial as one? Yeah, I'll probably scream like a little girl. But, really want to pull either foil, Radiant Lotus, or a foil. Is it Nullifying Wraps? Yeah, I think so. Oh my goodness, these are the tough boys. Trust me, guys, I'm not this weak in person. I do have a firm handshake. All right, let's see. Boommobile, Repurposing Bay, Lumbering World Wagon, Shahili, Radiant Crater. I think that's Commander deck. Demonic Junker, Rangers Aether Hive, Rocketeer Boost Buggy, Good Old Plains, Marauding Mako, Momentum Breaker, Glory Heath Lynx, Ticket Tortoise, Bestow Greatness, Broadcast Rambler, and a Bloodfell Caves. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind a loot. Whatchamacallit? Pressure foil. Or even a full case. I pulled a Japanese showcase of the Radiant Lotus on one of his streams, and I was pretty pumped. Yeah, there's no other way about it. I was absolutely ecstatic. Valor Flagship, Mu Yang, Mu Yanling. Hey, there's some graffiti art. It's a pretty cool one. Cole Stoke Gearhulk, Aether Flux Conduit. I think, what is this? Whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of charge equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Tap, play 50 charge, or lightning, I can't remember which one it is. Draw 7 cards, you may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. Seems like you break that pretty easy. Regal Imperiosaur, Spot Cycle Scouter. Dude, some of the art on this stuff, I mean, especially with the extended art, is just phenomenal. Carrion Cruiser, Good Old Island, Sky Serpent Seeker, Fall Roads, Unswerving Sloth, Pedal to the Metal, Sky Streak Engineer, Swiftwing Assailant, and a Blossoming Sands. Alright. I guess you go through all these hoping. I know some people will post these bad boys up and do paid breaks and all this stuff, but one, I think you need to have a fan base for that. Two, I mean, I can see how it's fun to do it, especially for the audience being interactive and for the individual that's breaking them. But there's that small thing where it's just like, oh man, like went out and bought this case. Okay, let's sell some of these, and then you pull just a massive card, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? You gotta be kidding me. So, I mean, but always be happy, but it's always that time you missed out on. I mean, we got thought process like a gambler. Bro, I'm ready there. I'm almost hitting that jackpot. All right, Voyager Glide car. I'm not going to read that flavor text for you, but it's a bunch of ones and zeros. Wastewood Verge. Cool Ratfink style. Mindspring Merfolk. I think this is the that old Ratfink Roadster hot rod, back in what was it, like 40s, 50s era, doing that. Probably after the war, and obviously all the Ratfink crap, they have hot rods in there, but it is a pretty cool, unique style to it. Renewed Solidarity, Debris Beetle, Guidelight Pathmaker, Hole Drifter, Swamp, Dragosaur Auxiliary, Hellish Sideswipe, Nesting Bot, Gilded Goda, Pothole Mole, Glitch Ghost Surveyor, and Ride's End. Here in the old Thumb State, I feel like we have pothole moles without fail. Freaking roads are ridiculous up here. I'm sure other places have crappy roads, but sometimes too, though, when it comes from different county to county, it's quite crazy. Good old zombie. Oh, this is a good sign. Maybe we get the wrappings. Ghidorah, Heart of Alacria. What is this one? When Ghidorah enters, you may search your library for a mount or vehicle card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on a creature or vehicle you control, that many plus 1/1 counters are now put on it instead. Going on luck. Hopefully we pull the luck out of here. Mendicant Core Guidelight. What is this? Mendicant Core. Power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Start your engine's max speed. Whenever you cast artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do, copy it. Rampaging Aetherhood. Hey, look at that. Nice little Radiant Lotus. Not the one we were looking for. Well, the art style, but still, nice little Radiant Lotus. So, that doesn't go in the lands pile. Skybox Fairy, Burner Rocket, and the Plains. Plow Through, Roadside Blowout, Ancient Vendetta, Crash and Burn, Luxodon Surveyor, Spin Out, and Guidelight Optimizer. Well, one of the packs that I opened, it's actually where I got, what did I get? I got 3 Radiant Sparks foil like this. Pull 1 non-foil from it, and then 2 Aether Sparks from it, which I was pretty pumped. And then, kind of, from that point forward, I just haven't really, well, I suppose the Senator Radiant Lotus was a pretty good one. Go Thopter, and what do we got? Another Mendicant Core, Unstoppable Plan, Lightcraft Engine, Priest of the Crossing, Bloodghast, Ripclaw Wrangler, Thundering Broodwagon, Forest, Fang Guardian, Cloudspire Coordinator, You know what I haven't seen out of any of the boosters that I've opened or the collectors, is the mechanic from here. Rangers Refueler, Clamorous Ironclad, Leonin Surveyor, Deathless Pilot, and Bounce Off. Or turn targets creature or vehicle to owner's hand. Alrighty. So, for those of you that are watching, how you guys doing today? Good old vehicle. Explosive Gateway. March of the World Ooze. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6. And are oozes in addition to other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. Voyager Glidecar. Stride Hanger Automaton. What is that? Zombie Cat Warrior? Dude, some of these, I always say it, but some of these mix-ups or mashups that they have are just absolutely insane. Zahar Glory's Past. Spire Mech Cycle. Ripclaw Wrangler. Good old Mountain. Elvish Refueler. Detention Chariot. Country Roads. Take Me Home. Beast Rider Vanguard. Avishkar Raceway. Light Shield Parry. And Nimble Vaporist. Alright. Slapping into the next stack. Hopefully. I'll get something decent out of here. The LGS that I go to has okay. Well, I mean, I guess there's a nice little Chandra. Full art. Japanese. So, it's kind of too bad that I don't can't read Japanese, but still a dope card. Man. That Quake Feast. Angosaur Rex. Trample. Cycling 2. Green. And we cycle this card. Put 2 1/1 counters on it up to 1 target creature or vehicle. Gains trample and indestructible until the end of the turn. Zombie Wizard. Hashiton. Scarab's Fist. Maragondo Raceway. Burner Rocket. Midnight Mangler. Forest. Point the Way. Tyrox Surid Tyrant. Memory Garden. Guardian. Camera Launcher. Dynamite Diver. Mutant Surveyor. And a Brightfield Mustang. Oh, these hands of mine. If only they could pick up cards. Sometimes I feel like they're just a little too meaty. Maybe a little too short. Stubby little fingers. Sunbill Verge. Winter. Cursed Rider. Got a winter deck. I bought the Precon from Duskmorn, which, you know what? We might open Duskmorn. I do got a collector's box of that. Gas Guzzler. Tomb Mystic. Quake Feast. Velard Bike. Skybox Ferry. Rodal Island. Doom Drifter. Some roadside assistance. Back on Track. Gibberick Omnivore. Keen Buccaneer. Grim Grim. Javanillier. Javanilla. I don't know. Dismissal backwater. Yeah, I guess after this, if you guys are interested in seeing a Dustborn crack, I'd be more than happy to crack her open. I do have another thing of Lost Caverns of Ixalan, but part of me wants to just hold on to it. Eee, look at that beautiful one. Too bad it wasn't. Oh, we did get one in graffiti earlier, didn't we? Oh no, this is graffiti, isn't it? Hey, cool. Bright glass Gearhulk. Let's see here. Cursed cloth wrappings. So definitely this is what I wanted, but that's not the Japanese showcase one. Or sorry, the full art. I don't know what you want to call it. I always thought it was Japanese showcase. But I mean, ideally, I would just take the Japanese showcase. But if it was a fracture foil, yeah, I don't think I complain. Let's see, District Mascot, the best of boys, Adaptive Omni Tool, Bleach Bone, Verge, Hover Blades. God, can you imagine that, like some Back to the Future stuff where you've got yourself a pair of hover blades? I mean, what would be the limitation as to the height in which you can go? Because, I mean, if you can just, like, continue to fly no matter how far you want, why not? But alright. Clamorous Ironclad. Good old Schwamp. Earth Rumbler. Fuel the Flames. Diversion. Two different words. Diversion Unit. Aether Jacket. Perfect Creature, Thopter. Flying and Vigilance. 2. Pay 2 tap. Sacrifice the creature, destroy another target artifact. Activate only as a sorcery. A Lightning Strike. I stole 3 damage there. Howler's Heavy. What is that? A massive. I can't remember what those are called. It's like a walrus, but just got that big old snout on the front. Maybe it is just a straight walrus. Grim Bobble. And that's it. What do you guys think the next land is going to be? Beast. Galvanic Blast. Also special guest. I think this is probably the first special guest that I've pulled out of this bad boy. Galvanic Blast deals 2 damage to any target. Metalcraft Galvanic Blast deals 4 damage instead if you control 3 or more artifacts. Explosive Getaway. Another Kadora. Kara Dora. Prophet of the Scarab. Firewood Gearhulk. Carrion Cruiser. Haunted Hellride. Good old Mountain. Molten Tender. Ranger's Aether Hive. Racer Scoreboard. Silken Strength. Venomsac Lagak. Interface Ace. And a Rugged Highlands. I think they did a better job with the foiling on these. Because usually it seems like with the foiling, I don't know if it's just the picture as a whole, if it's the process of foiling, if they've got a different company that does it. But the foiling itself adds to it, even though the entire thing is foiled. But you get some of like the older ones where it just, dude, it looks like shit. It's like you have to look at it from a certain view just so you don't get any of the light on it because you can't tell shit about the picture. Oh, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Alright. We got ourselves a Crypt Caller Chariot. Oivia. We're just going to call her Oliver. Or is that a him? I can't tell. Crypt Caller Chariot. Hashatan. Return Monument. Artifact. Put any number of target players. Any number of target players each mill 2 cards. Each of them puts 2 of the top cards in the library. From the top of their library. Wait. Each of them puts the top 2 cards from their library into the graveyard. Exhaust. Pay 4, tap any number of target players. Each mills cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. That would be a fun one to just mill somebody the fuck out. On a Hellride, Detention Chariot, an Island, Defend the Rider, Slick Imitator, Cloud Spider Captain, Goblin Surveyor, Run Over, Wreckage Wicker Folk, and a Voyager Quick Welder. Cool. Cool. Good old last pack. Hey, look at that. Finally got a Rat Pink one that was foil. Burnout Astronaut. Far Fortune and Boss. Human Mercenary. Start your energies whenever you attack. Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. Max speed. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 1 instead. Uh-oh. Looks like we got ourselves a double trouble here. Etheric Amplifier. I still haven't pulled the one god out of here. Sight of Arma. Marshall's Path Cruiser. Apocalypse Runner. This art style, or this extended art for this one is really cool. Feel bad for the artists always having to do different renditions of it. Planes. A Reckless Velocitar. Our Victory. Tune Up. Starting column. I see that my English has not improved today. Burner Rocket. Midnight Mangler. And a good old-fashioned Streaking Oil Gorger. Alright, let's see what the beautiful box topper has brought us today. Where's this rip? Holy cow. These ones are not so fun sometimes. They always feel like trying to punch through these things. You're gonna rip them the hell open. Or I should say that. Bend them. Alright, first one's gonna be land. Let's go with... I'm always gonna go with the swamp. That's my default. And it's a mountain. And a Wastewood Verge. Not horrible. Not great, but either way, I guess let's bust out some of these. You guys want to do some Dustborn? Is that something that tickles your fancy? Yes, no, maybe so. Like I said, I wouldn't really look to see if there's anybody in here. Hey, look at that. We got a whopping 1 viewer. All right. Well, I guess you talked me into it. I'll grab the old Duskmorn and we'll crack that bad boy open. Hopefully we can pull something decent out of here. Let me drop these paper boys into their appropriate slot. So then at some point in, the next 20 years, I can go ahead and organize them. All right. And those unstabled, they're staring at me real good. Yeah, I might want to change this bad boy around. There we go. All right. So we get some of this Duskmorn. My God. I used to use that knife for work, and it is extremely dull at this point. I don't know if it would even cut anything. So, out of here. If you're not familiar with Duskmorn, or if you are, just here for the brakes. There's a few endurings that you want out of there: vitality, tenacity. Personally, I enjoy playing with the Leyline of Hope. I know some people don't enjoy the Leylines as much, but I certainly do enjoy where they fit in. You've got the Overlords, Hauntwood, Bill's Boilers, Mistmoors. I'm missing one. Oh my gosh, what's the last one called? I can't think of it. You got a few special guests in here that are a pretty decent pull. Yeah, so let's get to crack-lacking. See, I enjoy the. It's not to say I don't like the whatchamacallit? The big poles being in the front, but I certainly do enjoy it being in the back and just kind of building up to it, as opposed to it being the first thing and then you just I really not gonna have anything else good in here. A grand entryway and elegant rotunda. Innocuous rat. Abandoned campground. Emerge from the cocoon. Strangled cemetery. Gremlin tamer. She does have a little gremlin there. Oblivious bookworm. Exercise. Exile target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Vile Mutilator. Dude, some of these are some sick artwork. I enjoy the a lot of the horror theme to this, which kind of surprises me that I never really delved deep into any of the Innistrad stuff. All right, got a good old-fashioned head shredder, Formless Genesis, Entity Tracker, Leyline of the Void. Let's see, what does this one do? If a card you'd put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile instead, would be put into an opponent's graveyard. I wonder if that would... Waltz of the Rage. Oh, and there are some nice raised foiling, or textured foiling for some of the art. I really, or not some of the art, some of the legendaries, commanders and stuff in here. So it'd be kind of nice to pull a Vel'Gurboss out of here. Alright. Hand That Feeds, Fear of Surveillance, Monstrous Emergence, Fanatic of the Harrowing, Erratic Apparition, Nowhere to Run, Inquisitive Glimmer. You can tell us that oh, it's a fox. Surveyor of the Small, Savior, not Surveyor. Well, yeah, I guess we learned something there, didn't we? Rootwise Survivor, Forest, a Leyline of Resonance, and that's 2 of them in a row. Demonic Covenant, Ghostly Dancers, Doomsday Excruciator. What does this guy got? So we got, 6 mana. Flying, when Doomsday Excruciator enters, if it was a cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library face down. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. Dissection Tools. It's a bit of a bummer. It does kind of suck though. I mean, it's nice, gives you a little bit of hope. But in the very beginning, when you do manage to rip out a good card, not very often do you have some good stuff left in the packs. Daggermaw Megalodon, which, I don't know, you know, call me crazy, but with the amount of stuff that gets discovered or that they think was extinct, like what was there's a goofy looking fish, I think it starts with a C, that they had thought, oh, you know, this fish been extinct for millions of years, and then somebody catches one and it's like, oh yeah, actually, sorry, my bad, those are still around. So part of me, I mean, yeah, maybe we would see them more often, but I mean, think how long, you know, giant squid were just a tale that sailors told, and guess what? They're real. Spectral Snatcher, Grasping Longneck. I feel like a lot of these have some very tongue-in-cheek. Murder, Unable to Scream, Insidious Fungus. Let's see here. Sacrifice Insidious Fungus. Choose one of the 2. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. I wonder if that will go with Live or Die, Withering Torment, Killer's Mask, Swamp, Flood Farm Verge, Star Athlete, Another Head Shredder. The Mind Skinner. So these ones right here come in a like a raised foiling. I think most of them are red and black, maybe red and purple or something. I'm not 100% sure. And a Ley Line of Hope. So there is 3 of them in a row. That's we got Hope, Void Resonance. I think there's one for every one, so I think there's 2 more out there. I just don't remember what they are. Maybe Ley Line of Mana is one of them. Winter's Intervention. Possessed Goat. This one always kills me. Horde Vigor. Do these... Look at that. Pringling on these things. Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. You know, I mean, they could have definitely done Tunnel of Fear of Lost Teeth. How many guys have dreams where you lost your teeth or had a tooth knocked out and freaks you out? And then you wake up and, oh, it's just a dream. Every now and then I get it. Flood Pits Drowner. I think that's what the other one is. The Overlord of the Flood Pits. Violent Urge. Unwilling Vessel. Sheltered by Ghosts. A Mountain. Reluctant Role Model. Soaring Lightbringer. See, they say Bird Glimmer, but I'm pretty sure that's an owl. Like 100% sure that's an owl. But I'm trying to do that. Enduring Vitality. That's a good one. That's be nice to grab that in a extended art or the Japanese showcase or Fracture, you know. Hushwood Verge and Marina. Yeah, I gotta look that up. All right, 1 second. We're gonna look this up online and see what those are because I cannot remember for the life of me. Let's see here. Alright, let's slap this on. High to low. So it's a textured foil. So most of these are red with a black, kind of like a reddish, vibrant glow. But yes, definitely a Velgavoth, and that would be pretty dope. Holy cow. Wonder why that one shot down so low. That one's pretty freaking low too. Well, okay, back to ripping. Back to ripping. Let's get this one over here. So how you guys doing today? It's Friday. It's end of the week. Well, for some people. I'm getting lucky and I work 410, so get Fridays off, so Ragged Playtime. Let's try that one again, buddy. Ragged Playmate. Enter the Enigma. Derelict Attic, and Widow's Walk. Hey, 2 for 2. Moldering Gym and Weight Room. I think those kind of go hand in hand. Rampaging Soul Rager. We got a third one. Smoky Lounge and Misty Saloon. And we got a fourth one. I'd have never believed it. Defiled Crypt and Cadaver's Lab. Fear of Burning Alive. I think most people probably have a fear of that. Shroud Stomper. A Plains. Enduring Innocence. Can't remember if that was... Hey, look at that. Nice little Velgavoth. Extended art. Don't mind if I do. Oh, an Overlord of the Flood Pits. Another extended art. A Mirror Room and Fractured Realm. Some of the color mashups they do on these, just beautiful. And rip. GG, game over, boys. Game over. That still wasn't a bad one. Good old Manifest. Trapped in the Screen. It's like was that in Poltergeist 1 or 2? Where she gets trapped in the screen. That was a good series. And then they kind of did the remake of it. Which I think all in all isn't horrible, but definitely one of those things that, I don't know, when they do remakes and stuff, it doesn't always work out well. Although I thought when they remade it, the original, the TV series one, or TV movie series, was pretty good. And then the remake was also really good to it. Piranha Fly. Wary Watchdog. So what do we pull out? 5 rooms out of that last pack. Glasswork and Shattered Yard. God, can you imagine if they trolled somebody and just had a pack full of frickin' yard, or rooms? God, 2 of them. Underwater Tunnel and Slimy Aquarium. I can... Fear of Exposure. Optimistic Scavenger. Saw. Wildfire Wickerfolk. An Island. Hey, look at that. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Be nice for the showcase, but hey, you know what? I'm happy with it. Disorienting Choice. Unidentified Hover Ship. Marvin. This is actually a really good card. I've got a few Marvins. Oh, shit. That's that'll do, pig. That'll do, man. So definitely not a fracture foil, but you know what? I'm not gonna look the gift horse in the mouth. So it's I don't have one, and I'll fucking gladly take it, because I think the Mistmoors that I have, I don't even think I have a oh, and then there's an Overlord of the Bullmark. I don't think I have a showcase Mistmoors. So fuck yeah, dude. That's dope. I'm telling you, man, this I get stuff from other LGSs, and it just seems like you get just shit holes. And this LGS I go to, small, super small shop, and they've got just freaking dope pulls out of there, man. Lakeside Shack. Frantic Strength. Grand Entryway and Elegant Rotunda. Ruckus? Ruckus? The Ruckus? Yeah. Carnival? Guess I've never really seen it spelled out. Turn Inside Out. Trial of Agony. What the hell is that? He's trying to drag him over a blade. Maybe it's just not in motion. Who knows? Fear of Isolation. Sawblade Skin Ripper. Vengeful Possession. Forest. Toby. Toby. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Ley Line of Transformation. I think we're only missing one ley line now that we haven't pulled. A beautiful Restricted Office and Lecture Hall. And an Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. So what do we got so far here for our Overlords? We got all but the Balmerk guy. And I think that's it. So hopefully we'll get there. Or, you know, maybe we'll pull the Balmerk and it'll be a Fracture Foil. I wouldn't be upset about that. I can tell you that right now. My goodness. Dog is going nuts right now. So, for those of you that are joining us, how you guys doing today? Friendly Ghost, Creeping Peeper, Appendage Amalgam, Cautious Survivor, Terramorphic Expanse, Diversion Specialist, Coordinated Clobbering, Unwanted Remake, Break Down the Door, Swamp, another Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, Curator Bestie, Come Back Wrong. I feel like my kids do this every day when they come back from school. And a Zimone. Oh, I got a little excited there. Thought Zimone was the last one. This is actually a really dope one. Funeral Rome and Awakening Hall. Actually, that was going to go over in that pile. A lot of times I don't usually sort these bad boys out. As you're going to see when I get done with this, start packing these bad boys away, and then we're going to start going through the mom and see what I pull out of there. Glimmerlight, Seize from Slumber, Manifest Dread, Glimmerburst, Hardened Escort, Greenhouse and Rickety Gazebo, Untimely Malfunction. I think this one is halfway decent. For 2, choose 1, destroy target artifact, change the target of target spell or ability to a single target. 1 or more target creatures can't block this turn. Conductive Machete, Red of the Moth. I do love the kind of black and white grayscale contrast. I mean, it's not really grayscale if it's got black in it, but black and white. But the contrast that they have in here. Planes. Oh, an unidentified hover ship. Dirt. Renmaw. It's part of a Commander series. Split up. And that's a little board wipe there. Razor Kin. I almost said Razor Skin. Needlehead. And a Valgavas Onslaught. Let's see. XX green. Manifest Dread X times. Then put X plus 1/1 counters on each of those creatures. Getting down. Couple more to go. Alright, good old Beast. Twist Reality. Rip Chain Razorkin. Resurrected Cultist. Scorching Dragonfire. Given to Violence. Orphans of the Wheat. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. Growing Dread. Paranormal Analyst. Island. Enduring Curiosity. Gleeful Arsonist. Omnivorous. Why they wrote it like that? Like, why Omnivorous? Why not just write Omnivore Flytrap? But then even at that, an omnivore eats everything, plants included. I'm not saying that it's not out there, but can't think of any plants. I mean, maybe they leech off another plant, like a parasitic plant, like a, what am I trying to say here? Like vines, ivy and stuff. But, I mean, they're not actively eating it. So, Enduring Curiosity and a Jolly Balloon Man. Let's see. Haste, pay 1, tap, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to its other colors and types, and it has flying and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Alrighty, what do we got here? Neglected Manor, Murky Sewer, Fear of the Dark. I think everybody has that. Well, a lot of people do at least. Clockwork Percussionist, say its name. House Cardiographer, Ethereal Armor, Lucius, Stick Twister, Fear of Imposters, Forest, let's see here, Balustrade Worm, Persistent Constrictor, Nashi. Hi, baby. Central Elevator and Promising Stairs. And, a Blazemeyer Verge. I saw the bit of foiling, trying to turn that frickin' thing sideways, and realized, oh my god, did we get another showcase? But no luck. No luck. Puppies. Old pups decide to come over here. Little toy. All right. Anthropede. Tunnel Surveyor. Slavering Branch Snapper. Grab the Prize. Friendly Teddy. I believe it's Bookworm. Under the Skin. Fear of Infinity. Miasma Demon. Mountain. And now we get into the meat and potatoes of the last pack. Enduring Courage. Master of Keys. Oh, this is Commander. Yeah. Let's see here. Flying. The Master of Keys enter. When the Master of Keys enters, put X 1/1 counters on it and mill twice X cards. Each enchantment card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast cards from your graveyard for their escape cost. Belgavoss Onslaught again. I'm terrible on one. Gloom Lake Burge. And a Leyline of the Void. And it looks like that's it for them, folks. So let's go grab the thingamabobbers. Some of this mom, and let's try to organize some of it. All right. There's a bunch of beautiful lanes right here. We gotta organize these lanes. Where is this one tab? She is filling up. Duskmourn and Foundations both have really filled up in this little cataloger. Let's see here. Let's get these bad boys turned out. Do have to I enjoy the double-sided tokens, but at the same time it'd be nice just to, you know, have tokens for what they were, and that's it. But alright. I think I might have more mom sitting around somewhere, but I am not entirely sure. Let's see here. What's going on with these ones? Anything in that? So that's good. This one is full of. What's it full of? That's all Aethergriff. What? I realized there's a massive box of Aethergriff right there. Well, guess. Shit, do I even have any space in this thing? Oh, guess we'll have to move over again. Start another one here. And there's some other. But that's okay. Get these Aether Drift all slammed up into where they need to be. Or at least have some semblance of them being put away, I guess. That. There's tokens in the back. I did kind of organize this somewhat. Well, I guess to some degree, some of this was organized, and some of it was not. So this is one thing I thoroughly enjoy is the art cards that they include in these now. I mean, they've done them for a little while, but some of them are extremely cool. Thoroughly enjoy them. And then there's some other ones that are, you know, they can, hey, let's just do, and I mean the blank tokens and all that stuff, proxies that you could fill in. Those in themselves are kind of nice at times, but hey, baby, not always what is wanted. So this one, I cannot remember the name. That is the card I was looking for out of Aether Drift, but I have yet to be able to pull it. So I think we are going to maybe grab a couple more. Good old-fashioned collector boosters from oh, what's it called? The LGS, and then maybe from there go to what's that one? Another Drift. Sorry, opening these bad boys up to label them to make sure that they're all squared away. This can go over here. We got one, some more Duskborn, huh? Like the only problem is I think I do, for the most part, have Duskborn all set up. Well, I had some of it organized. Bought some more for pulling and all this shit, and then turn around and screwed myself over because just like having those all taken care of and organized, the other floater bullshit I have not picked up and taken care of. So it's unfortunate, but you'll there. Okay, let's take a look over here at some oh my god, we got a freaking pretty penny to go through. Do I have this shit backwards? What do I got going on here? Those are just weird. I did kind of pull from the back, didn't I? This Dogbert is flying all around. All right. Let's see. We'll do. Giant elder dog. Dude, we were gonna have some fat stacks. Every now and again, I do that also as put this stuff together. Can't remember what usually comes first. You got is it white, blue, then black, white, blue, black, and then I think green is always last. Yeah. Holy cow, now that I move this stuff around, I have absolutely no idea where putting half of it. Another Chandra. Yeah, I don't know why I have my mom is one of the ones that I've neglected for so long. Dude, some of these kind of art styles on these in the borders are pretty cool. It goes in the green pile, I would say. Phyrexian Archivist. And Reborn. I've kind of been tempted to play like full mono build. Just never really done it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've done it in the past, but it hasn't been anything recent. There's that surge foiling. Or maybe, if you want to call it oil slick. That's what it looks like, at least. Hey, there's a token. Hey, there's another token. Those aren't supposed to be in there. Really honest talent. Creature now. Let's see. Hey! Stock loves getting into a bunch of stuff. Hey. That was a halfway decent one. Put that in the old binder. There's a land. I see some of these do. I just open the packs and they got put away. Just put away. No regard for anything else. Okay, well, we are an eighth of the way through these cards. Might even organize the Otherworld tree. Going the wrong spot. You know what? I think these are all gonna stay over here. That'll be easier. Hey, I didn't realize I had to run. Not wonderful. I did put a fire in there. See, why are you guys yelling at me, telling me I'm throwing in the stuff in the wrong packs? There's a beautiful Hellish. Incubator. And we are getting there. I thought maybe it's just floating around somewhere else. I know there's some cards in here that I didn't put away when I should have. And I wanted to pull them out and sleeve them up, put them in the binder, but that. 3 of them in a row. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. Let's see here. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. We reveal that card if it has 3 or more color mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, add 3 mana of any combination of its colors and put it into your hand. If you don't reveal it, put it into your hand. Oh. I might go off to the side. It'll be a fun build. I'm sure there's something that can be done with that. Put that in the wrong pile. Again, putting it in the wrong pile. My goodness. Galta. 3/8 of the way done. Holy cow. It's stack is a little too fat for the old hands. Well, blue does go in front of me, but not that front. Bullish. It is always fun to see at the end of these sorts what all you've pulled mana-wise out of these things. There's seems sometimes that some of the packs you just, when you're ripping these bad boys, you just get completely unlucky with them and open up, you know, maybe just a crap ton of blue or crap ton of red or whatever the color is. I mean, I've yet to just have one where it's just a, I mean, barring the expansion, just a bunch of colorless, you know. Man. These are all backwards in a sense. So all that, yeah. So it's just feel nice and thick. Some of the other ones, not so much. I don't know if I could slide these cards over. That would be marvelous. I think I have all my tokens out of the way. Let's see here. It's kind of an off color for that one. There's 3 multis in a row. Wonder. separated out the whatchamacallit, a lot of the I know what I'm trying to say here, tokens, but then did not do the there's an extraordinary amount of multiple mana ones. The what was that?
Is the puppy down there?
Yeah, she's with me. Okay. I wonder if this is going to be decent, or people are going to start wanting to grab some past dragons. Some of these got some nice curling on them. Nice surge foiling, or oil slick, however you want to call it. Oh, look at that. Freaking did it again with this. Alright. Sweet. Just got one more massive pile. And then squared away for that one, so those can get put away. I don't think I'm gonna organize beyond that. And again, I know some people, everybody's got a very different system in which they do their stuff. So Falls. Do I have a? That's what it is. I'm like, oh, do I got a couple greens in my blues over here, and then realize, no, you got a couple of blues in your greens. We're almost there. We are almost there. Okay. Split this off into 3 little stacky packies. And we will. At least I didn't put any more blues in there because it kind of felt like it did. That was one always threw me off. It looked like something that'd be pulled out of Nuka Penna or just straight up pulled out of Aether Drift, you know? Those two back to back. It's always fun when you get that. This dog's over here just snoring away. Dude, I'd really like to know what the hell I did with those. I might have to. It's kind of bugging me now. Go back and look to see where I put those Ink Boys. Well, another good old. Now those ones are starting to fall. I think by now I'd be accustomed to where these are all getting put. But sadly I am not. Kind of thinking blue might have it on this one. Blue definitely might have it. Oh, there goes that and that. Alright, last fat stack. Where is there's tokens? Yeah, maybe it's open this in here. Order token. Fucking did it again. Liquor elixir. There she is. Hey. Another Fairy Mastermind. There's my beautiful, beautiful Elesh Norn. another one. And then there's supposed to, oh yeah, there it is. Wren. Sort of one's failure. A couple of soldier heads, but this one's the surge foiling. Just magical. Too bad. None of them were whatchamacallit. None of them were serialized, but hey, sometimes that's just how it works. You win some, you lose some. I think I might have more Mom floating around too somewhere. I'll have to crack open some of the other storage boxes and see. Sweet. Alright. Didn't want to do that. Let's get a old-fashioned comparison here. Obviously the winner is not, I repeat, is not colorless. It's definitely not the dual lands. It's not white. Oh, surprisingly. Not blue. It's not black. It's red. Most definitely red. Or, if you guys wanted to make the argument that all the multicolored or multi-mana also accounts for it, then I think, yeah, multi-mana might just work. Might just take the cake on that one. So let me get two things here. This we got. All right. So suppose if it's always white, I don't have to go too crazy. Then we'll help ourselves a nice little stack of blue. Then a nice little stack of black. What's after? I suppose I could have done like a white blue coloring. yeah. I have to swap that out for light blue. Wow. Let's see. Nah, it's easy to tell. Nah, not really. When it's kind of dark. All right, pull this. Pull these. Would say if I had like silver or something to color this, but unfortunately, I do not. Stack over there. We got black. Let's see, what was the other one? Red. Oh man, it's amazing how this thing initially filled up the entire thing, and then now let me start pulling all this other shit out. Doesn't fill up nothing. And what are we gonna do for colorless? Colorless, colorless, colorless. So let's see here. What are you guys thinking? Yeah, I suppose yellow will work. That's colorless there. And then multicolored. You know what? Let's do brown. Shit, brown. And I don't know if we're gonna throw in the dual lands or not. Probably could. So every single one of them had duplicates except for that bad boy. Okay. This will be, would it be purple? Let's go with purple. Good old purple. Oh. Alrighty. Sweet. That worked out pretty good. What was it? Green, then yellow, brown, and then purple. But for some reason, I don't have my purple dividers anymore. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's about it, folks, for the stream. Appreciate you stopping in. Might stop by the store and pick some stuff up a little bit later. We'll see. But other than that, appreciate you tuning in, and catch you later.